So I received an email from a client this morning, and the case that we're dealing with my client is a non-filer case. She hasn't filed a tax return in the last 10 years. And that means she hasn't filed the 1040 IRS tax return in the last 10 years and the New York State IT 201 in the last 10 years. Now, she emailed me this morning and said, do I need to submit to you the last 10 years worth of tax documents? And I told her no. And let me tell you why, and I'll go to the IRS first. With the IRS, you need to file only the last 6 tax returns, the last 6 years worth of tax returns to be in tax compliance. So according to the Internal Revenue Manual, the last 6 years worth of tax returns need to be filed in order to be in compliance. Now, I've seen certain instances where they wanted the 7th, or a client wanted net operating losses to carry over, but general rule is you need to file the last 6 years worth of tax returns to be in tax compliance with the IRS. Now, with New York State, you can apply for a program and you have to meet the requirements and you have to be accepted. It's called the Voluntary Disclosure Program. And in this program, you can either file the last 3 years or 6 years, depending on the circumstances. So before you file a tax return, and the important to note in this video, and say you owe a number of years, just remember to be in tax compliance with the IRS, you have to file the last 6 years worth of tax returns. With New York State, you can apply for a voluntary disclosure program, which could cut the years off. Remember, usually 3 to 6 years from what I've seen, and you have to be accepted and you have to meet certain requirements. But those are the two I would look at: IRS, last 6 years worth of tax returns, New York State voluntary disclosure program.